A very good evening to everybody. A very good evening to everybody. This is Mr. Lu in last day in Europe. So I'm going to catch a plane shortly, but I thought I want to quickly just update everybody. Element Master, good evening to you. Oh, I've forgotten. I need to catch the top 5 people. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think I got the top 5. Let me see where I got top 5. Okay. All right. Okay. Later then announce. Okay. Everybody, please come in and say hello. I realize that every time I say I announce too early, then nobody say hello to me after that. But anyway, very good evening to everybody. Yes, Lulu say please like everybody. I really appreciate that. Okay, Sharon, good to see you. Mike, good to see you. Sunshine, good to see you. Dave, Doris, all good to see you. Jianming, good to see you. Kang Kang, good to see you. Okay, Colin, there's so many. I just can't catch up with all you guys coming in. Okay, but I really appreciate this. Yep. Okay. Yeah, everybody, please keep thumbs up. Yes. All right. Okay. So, Renee. Okay, Renee, good to see you. So I'll be frank with you. You know where I am right now. Anybody make a guess? Today I can review my country because it's just a stopover. Okay. Anybody can guess where I am right now? I'm in Europe, but which part of Europe? Okay. Just make a guess. Okay. Yeah. Just make a guess. Which part of Europe? I give you a hint. In this European country, they got very good roast duck. Okay. Very, very good roast duck. Now, which country is that? Okay. Yep. Which country is that? No, Europe, not Middle East, not Dubai. Yes, okay. Wow, you're all very good, huh? Everybody knows. Wow, everybody knows that London have the best roast duck. Okay. Wow, just now I ate the roast duck, until I feel so sinful. I tell you, so sinful. I don't want to tell you this. I'm going to show you the roast duck. Wow, so sinful. Okay, I came all the way from the airport. Okay, the roast duck. Wow, pui one, is super fatty. Wow, I tell you, I eat until I die just now. Wow, say, it's very fatty, very yummy. Wow, insanely good, man. Yeah, insanely good. Really. Wow, I eat until, wow, then really terribly sinful. Yeah. Okay. And this particular piece is actually 100% fats. Okay, went straight into my mouth. Wow, say man. Wow, say. Okay, so so the roast duck restaurant I went is called Go Mai. I don't know whether you heard of the restaurant called Go Mai. It's Chinatown. Super good. Jialat. Singapore duck no fight. Singapore duck no fight. I think Singapore roast standard is good, but the duck itself is different. The London duck is different. Yeah, I eat until wow. Your one I can anyone interested I can put up the address for you guys. But really wow. I super sinful. Go back. Later I'm going to the airport. I'm gonna walk 100,000 steps or something like that. Yes. So I'm trying my best. But it's really very good. Roast duck doesn't get me fat. You know what get me fat? Then someone recommended, a Singapore friend recommended me to a very famous ice cream. See, well, me and B eat ice cream. My wife eat until round already. Wow. Every trip one weight. I supposed to come here and slim down. I don't know. Okay. But anyway, today I want to talk about a quick topic before I rush for a train to the airport. Just for starters, I came I came to London to transit to Singapore. So we landed London in the morning. So at 2 we left our European hotel at 2:40 a.m. Then came all the way. Yeah, okay, 2:40 a.m. Yeah, then after that just xiong all the way. Not enough sleep. Yeah. Can we order in premium more? I wish I can. Okay. Yeah. So it's really, yeah. Okay, so we landed in the airport, in the London Heathrow Airport. Now instead of waiting there, we decided to just take a train down to London, eat the duck, and come back. So I'm still in London right now. Yes, okay. So my son live in London. Never mentioned about this roast duck. This you can go to Chinatown. Look for gold mine. I'm going to say a gold mine. Okay, gold mine. Okay, then it's got roast duck there. Super super good. Yeah, not frozen, fresh one. Super super good. Super super good. Yeah, those who want the healthy life don't go. Yeah. Anyway, now today I want to do. Sean, good to see you. Today I want to do a quick live stream because I'm going to the airport soon, and I want to share with everybody by doing an analysis, and let's scenario play and see whether Monday onwards there still crashes. Is there still stock market crashes? So for starters, I want to ask everybody, okay, on Monday when the market opens, do you think that the stock market will crash or not crash? If you think the continue to crash, say crash. If you think that the market will not crash or recover, say no crash. So crash or no crash? Anybody? Okay, crash or no crash from Monday onwards. Right, Monday onwards, crash or no crash? Let's take a look. Sorry, there's a lot of people in the hotel lobby. Crash or no crash? Wow. Okay. Yeah, crash or no crash? Okay. Wow, mega crash. Crash a bit. Okay. So I think most people actually think that I would say 70, 60, 70% thinks there's a crash. Okay. And today I'll attempt to help everybody analyze to think whether what kind of scenario will lead to crash. Now everybody needs to take note of this crash got nothing to do with business fundamental. It's nothing to do with how good businesses are, their results are. It's just got to do with trade war, right? So today it's all trade war and politics. So I think the best way to do is to analyze the trade war and politics. Shall we? Okay, let's go. Shall we? I'm gonna now just do this. Okay, I'm gonna start sharing. You give me a minute, and yep. Let's go. All right. Okay. So, okay, can you all see? If you all can see, please sound me off, okay? I just want to make sure that the video can be seen. Okay, so the question really is, will the market crash further? So right now, the backdrop is that China has weaponized the mineral, and Donald Trump has retaliated with tariffs. And what causes it is today what we are gonna discuss. So as usual, before I start, I better tell everybody this is for education, entertainment, and not for financial advice. Although nowadays, all this disclaimer is useless. So, but anyway, I just go through the motion of it. So how did this happen? I think the real trigger started when US and China had a summit in Spain, in Madrid. The summit ended up without much meaningful progress. That was in the middle of September. And because of that, then China after that decided on 9th of October to impose rare earth export restriction targeting critical minerals. Wow, then after that, Donald Trump flew in a mad rage. Ki Tao Hong, you know, it's Ki Tao Hong, the head got wind, yeah, mad wind, which means that he basically snapped. He retaliated immediately with a 100% tariff on Chinese import, and after that, the global markets plunged, especially the crypto market just died. Is the word, okay? 1.6 million traders were wiped out completely. Okay, so it's quite a disastrous one, and then many people go and jump. So I think that's quite serious. So the two ministries that are involved is this ministry called Ministry of Commerce and General Administration of Customs. Okay, so yeah, set the trade. Basically, MOFCOM, which is their Ministry of Trade, set the trade policy and export rules. And then uh, GACC basically enforce export controls on the borders. So this is what they do. And guess what did they do? So what they did was that they restricted rare earth minerals. There are 5 minerals now added to the export control list, critical for magnet and electronics. And there are dozens of refining and magnet making machines now require license, and strict restriction on export processing equipment and knowledge, and foreign goods control. So products that uses the Chinese rare earth needs approval right now, even if it's made abroad. So this is a lot of export restrictions suddenly happened on the 9th of October. So this one cannot be planned just out of nowhere. They couldn't have come out within one day. They planned for quite some time already. So the justification number one, given by Ministry of what is Ministry? Let me see what is it. Ministry of Commerce. I forgot what does MOFCOM stands for. I basically say this. They want to control and prevent the misuse of minerals for military purpose during frequent times of conflict risk. So basically, what he's saying is this: right now they see that there is a risk of conflict. They don't want their rare earth minerals to go out for military use. Okay, so China frames restriction as national security protection, not retaliation. But that's it. It basically says that because they know that US, when they use it, is for weapons manufacturing. So they want to restrict that use. Second use is that US, they blame US blacklists and tariff have harmed China interests and ruined the atmosphere for talks. So they say that US is the one that provoked them first. So Beijing portrayed the move as defensive counter after the Madrid summit failure. So in Madrid, there was a failure in negotiation. So therefore, they execute all these changes. Justification number three, it is a control and not a ban. So basically what they say is that no, we did not ban totally, we just control. So export is still allowed, but they need license approval. Civilian buyers in Japan, EU, and ASEAN can still apply, but we are we are just not allowing military use for all these rare earth and rare minerals. So so basically China is saying that I'm actually quite reasonable, you know. So we all do know that China holds US by their kahunas on this thing called rare earth. Yeah. US not scared of China except in this thing. Yeah, because this rare earth is being used in manufacturing of everything that is important to US. Okay. So by restricting exports force global dependency. So rare earth becomes Beijing's most powerful economic weapon. So I think, remember I always say that between China and US, they always got this da ting ting. That means they'll fight, stop, fight, stop. This is exactly what's happening right now. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, can you all please give a thumbs up? Please give a blast of thumbs up. Okay, that will help more people get the view. Because I'm going to end my live stream very soon. So this is Xi Jinping's counter move, and I think it's a precision response to the tariff threat. This is an economic warfare, not a military warfare. So it's not so serious, but they are very clear that that China is not a pushover. We do have something that you want. So this is also a negotiation leverage because they want Trump to know that we can cause harm on you. We can hurt you as much as you can hurt us. So maybe let's not do anything that will hurt each other. So right now they are preparing to impose a new tariff, keep the diplomatic doors open. I think this is just negotiation leverage. So I don't think you notice this time around the Chinese did not reciprocate. They say, okay, if you hit us with 100%, we'll heal back with 200%. That kind of thing. They did not. They basically say that, "Walao, you so unreasonable, unreasonable. Okay lah, unreasonable, don't talk. Reasonable, then we can talk." It's basically signaling them. So the other one thing, the Chinese one is that, hey, this damn US also restrict their technology exports, their chips, and everything. So I think moving forward, they want to be less dependent on Western technology, but in the meanwhile, they have no choice but to be dependent totally on US high-end chips, especially the NVIDIA chips and things like that. Uh, so China right now controls the approval rights for foreign products that contain Chinese rare earth. So they also want to signal that they don't just have the power over US, they have power the rest of the world. Okay, over rare earth, and rare earth is very very key, very very important. Okay, so I think it's worthwhile to revisit that Madrid summit that has collapsed. So in the mid of September in Madrid, Scott Besson and Hurley Fong. Scott Besson is the secretary, Treasury Secretary of US. Hurley Fong is I think is the chief negotiator and a vice premier. So they negotiated and nothing concrete come out. So right now, okay, nothing concrete comes out. Good lah. Okay, nothing concrete comes out. I slap you with something and then you wake you up. So China's demand in Madrid is for US to remove the export ban on chips and to remove firms from the blacklist, especially Huawei, DJI, okay, ByteDance operation, and to reopen ASML lithography, which basically critical for advanced chip manufacturing, allow cloud access and rollback on tariffs. Basically, I think the most important one is remove chip export because they really need the chip for AI development. And then the US response is, no, to hell with you, I am not giving in. And the entry list stay intact on the blacklist, and ASML ban maintained, and AI cloud access remain blocked, and TikTok. Well, TikTok has some progress, but it's only a partial improvement. Okay, so right now, the reason why Madrid failed is because number one, US refused to give all strategic technology concessions. That means whatever chips they want, I won't give you. Okay, China, on the other hand, um, also never received any serious TikTok any framework, and what they received so far is something vague. So they really want to have they don't want TikTok to go through a fire sale, basically. Okay, and what they are going through right now forces them into a fire sale. And of course, after that, there is no trust, and therefore, within 3 weeks, China retaliated with rare earth restriction. What do you expect them to do, right? So, basically, key takeaway is this. This is a summary of their position. If the US block our technology, we'll block their mineral. As simple as that. So, if US don't give us the technology that they have that we need, okay, Limpe will block their mineral need. That's basically what it needs. And as a result, the fallback, the economic fall will be bad now. There's some okay. I cannot. Okay, let's skip this one. So Trump right now is threatening 100% tariff retaliation. So he accused China of economic blackmail. 100% tariff announced on major Chinese import, and as a result, the market reaction was terrible. Okay, terrible. And I think that the crypto market had it really hit really hard. And from US, it now hit to the Asia supply chain, and hit the Europe, hit commodity, and then there is a capital flight. So let me just stop share here. So in a nutshell, I do think that this thing is not going to be resolved in 1-2 days. You agree with me? This thing is not going to resolve in 1-2 days. So I think there will be some turbulence that will go on for at least a few days to a week. Okay, hard to say for a few days to a week. So therefore, I think that let's not be too optimistic to think that this will over. Whether it will continue to slide is hard to say, but I don't think it will recover in a big way unless they completely they completely you know write off the the Chinese market, which I don't think they will. Yeah. Okay. So I let's watch and see how this thing goes. I think that in a nutshell, there won't be a peace agreement so fast. Okay, there. I think it will come to some kind of untidy kind of a stability for a short while before it start in this 打打停停 again. Okay, come, let's do some question answer, shall we? Okay, so so I think I generally agree everybody that they will this market will continue to have some volatility, but I also don't think that it will be very very serious. Okay, all right, okay, come, let's take some Q&A, shall we? Let's take some Q&A. Yeah. Trump is manipulating the market with insider trading. I don't think so. I don't think that was his aim. He genuinely want to go after the Chinese. I think we'll go down for a few days. I am leaning towards that kind of outcome also. If it hit 10%, I will start nibbling in. Okay. Yeah. More any questions, guys? Any questions? Time to ask. Today I cannot hold on to the live stream for very long because I got a flight to catch. Okay. Someone say something about rose duck. Uh, okay. Okay. Mr. Lu, is think roast duck at Four Seasons is better. Four Seasons roast duck also very good. I went there before. So so I think the Four Seasons roast duck is as good as the gold mine one. Yes. Yeah, it's as good as the gold mine one. Okay. Uh, roast duck will crash by 10%. I don't know. Which sector will it crash gold prices? No. It will cause gold prices to go up further, I think. Okay. Yeah. Which sector will not be affected? The non-tech sector will be less affected. Will SGX drop? Hard to say. I think maybe advice from Wall Street announced all the time to okay. Am I missing something? The TLT over the past 5 years dropped a lot. That's old news already because of the interest rate rise. What is the chance of 5% drop in the market tomorrow? 5% too xiong. When you talk about 5%, which market? S&P 500, very, very rare. Market typically don't bottom on Friday, okay? Mm, Void Zilla made a video of how some people short the crypto 2 days before Donald Trump and shorted until one day after he posted. No, I think there are people a few minutes before Trump announcement shorted the crypto world. Will Bitcoin be affected? Yes, for sure. Okay. Will USD weaken? Not what I can see right now. What price will I enter S&P 500? Well, if from the peak it crashed by 10%, I think it's worthwhile considering. Okay, I'm not telling you to buy or sell. Worthwhile considering. The main branch of gold mine is on Queensway. You mean Queensway in Singapore? I didn't know that. But the duck is different now. The duck is different. It's the duck that is different now. The duck is different. Then no matter you cook the same, also no use. What is the chance decoupling will happen? When you say decoupling of what? Okay, of the US dollar, I think Fed hope. Will the US have alternative to minerals? No, I don't think so. I don't think it's easy. Can pharmaceutical be considered inelastic commodity? If so, then imposing tariff will only hurt American. Okay, that could be. When we say inelastic, means price inelastic or tariff inelastic. Good time to go for crypto. Wow, I already advise everybody what to do based on yesterday's video. Please go and watch it about crypto. The bloodbath is terrible. Yeah, it's terrible. Best is not to touch it. How do you think DBS will be affected? Thinking of buying some more. I don't think we affected much. Okay, at least not in a short while. But again, right, when there's a massive market crash and everybody kena, okay, earnings season coming and Federal Reserve likely cut rates, good to buy in the current dip. I cannot tell you that, okay, but I think it's the current market right now. If it crash by 10%, I think I will start nibbling. Okay. Um, why doesn't CPF pay interest on monthly basis? I think it does on monthly basis, but not pay. The calculation is monthly, but the payment is not monthly, and that's fine. Stay far away from the. I agree. CPI reading out soon. Tariff impact could show inflation, but the CPI cannot. The reading cannot be out because the Bureau of Labor Statistics got nobody working. When you say 10% drop, yeah, you are comparing to 10% from the peak. Yes, 10% from peak. Will the REIT prices go up? Yes, I do think so. The REIT prices will go up because the interest rate come down a lot. Will AI stock be badly hit? Yes, I do think so. Okay, sincere, great bear sale coming. Hard to say. Okay, so what I mean is that TLT is not meant to hold for long term as they have dropped a lot. Yes, I think so. TLT is not meant for long term holding because they suffer this thing called decay. Go and look at let me think. Um, you look at the chart of TLT over the last 5 years, it came down tremendously because of fall in interest rate. Okay, AI stock badly hit. Should still hold? Yes, I would still hold them because I hold the index. Will COE go up further? I don't know. Some people say will, some people will. I really can't tell. Bloomberg said BLS to publish September despite shutdown. Okay, that's good. Okay, and that's good now if they can. Okay, that's good. But again, right now you start to question whether their numbers are accurate because nobody working on them. Sell and buy back after 1 week. I don't like to do this kind of speculation. This kind of speculation is very deadly and dangerous. I think TMF got more decay. Yes, the one that has leverage has more decay. TLT, which is the unleveraged version of TMF, has less decay. Okay, you look very tired. I super tired because I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning to go to the airport. With a COE crash 10%, I wish it. Which AI tech ETF would you recommend? Do they give dividend? No. Usually, what give dividend does not grow. What grow does not give dividend. Okay, Charlie, thank you. Yeah, I look super tired because of waking up at 2 a.m. to try and catch a flight. Yeah, but I think it's important for me to update. So, in short, what I'm saying is that I don't think this thing will be resolved very soon. So, as a result, if it's not going to be resolved very soon, uh, then the market will have some continue some volatility along the way. Okay, bonds it's really hard to say. Okay, yeah, good time that I cannot answer the question. Can buy, cannot buy. Yeah, okay. If I say that, then later MBS come and invite me for coffee. Okay. All right. Okay. So I got to rush for the airport, but thank you everybody for watching. Okay. Yes, I will review who are the top 5%. Okay. The top 5% is Element Master, Gunawan Lay, JLC, Anime, Croix, and Mesia. Okay, so I'm gonna announce these are names. And if your name is already, that means you already won the tickets before. Then then my admin will not let you have the ticket. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, guys. Okay. I actually think the market will dip as long as they have no settlement between China and US. Okay, thank you guys. Let's see each other tomorrow. Tomorrow I will land and then maybe I can do a live stream after that. Okay. Okay. Bye bye. Okay. Bye bye guys. Bye bye. Bye bye guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.